Hi everybody, it's Gabby, Gab the Weirdo, and today I thought it'd be fun if I went over Zeke's Arcana. Um, Zeke's Arcana is a tarot deck project by Julia Rich. She's the woman behind Zeke's Arcana and Zeke's Lunchbox. I have long been a fan of Julia's work. I own a commission by her and one of her original artworks, and a ton of prints. So anything she does, I try to support. Um, Her artwork and her style truly speaks to me, and the colors, um, I think you'll be able to tell by looking over this deck, if you're familiar with me and what I like, that this is right up my alley. So yeah, this video is going to be some tapping, tracing, and just like looking over some artwork and really chill, soft spoken, and yeah, just spend some time with me, get your mind off whatever's going on in your life, and let's just hang out. Sound good? Cool. All right. So first I'm going to show you what it came with. So it came with this beautiful box. It says Zeke's Arcana, and she made this artwork here. I believe this was initially intended to be maybe the back of the cards. I think I'm wrong though. Maybe it was just this moth part here. But it's really beautiful. Her project was done with a mix of digital painting and actual physical real acrylic paintings. So it's really interesting to see how she was able to take her style, from actual physical painting, the real medium, to over to digital painting. I think she did a great job, and I'm really, really proud of her for finishing this. I know she found it pretty tough over the years, at least what she shared with us, so it's cool to see it finally come to be. Okay, so back to the products here. So this is the box. I'll go over it more in detail in a moment, but first I'm going to show you these little stickers that it came with. So these are like a little preview of some of the cards here. So I won't spend too much time on it, but I thought it was really cute. I really love stickers. And I think these are adorable. I'm also a graphic designer, and I think she picked a great job with printing and the proofing. Like, as small as the type is on these, they're still legible and it's really clear. So whatever vendor she used for printing these did a great job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So these are really cute. I'll put these aside. It also came with this little pouch, this little velvet pouch to put your box in. So it fits all nice and snugly inside the pouch for when you're transporting a box or taking it somewhere. Apologies if this background is distracting. I wanted to do this video on one of my card mats, and this is the least distracting one I have. So I do love magic, so if you're into Magic the Gathering, I have a channel with my boyfriend called Soulmates. It's not an ASMR channel, but you can go over and take a look. I'll put a link in the description if that's something you're interested in. Okay, so back to the deck. So again, it is in this beautiful pink box. Zeke is known for using this kind of bubblegum pink, and love it. It's my vibe too. And then we have some silver foiling Might even be rainbow foiling. No, it's silver. Some silver foiling for Zeke's Arcana, as well as this kind of oval frame that's on the box. It's really beautiful. On the sides of the box, we have Zeke's Arcana tarot cards printed here. Zeke, K, E, S, A, R, C, A, N, A. So this is Zeke's Arcana tarot cards. And then on the top here, we have a little accent element. See, everything's in the details. Julia herself is a graphic designer, so I can really tell her appreciation for good design. It just really comes out in all of her art, and even in this packaging design. Again, this is repeated on the side here as Zeke's Arcana tarot cards, and then this element here at the back. Okay. On the back of the box, we have a little display of these cards, some of the cards in the deck, and it reads, "Escape into a vibrant and nostalgic dimension. There is a world beyond our imagination out there. In that world, you will find wide open skies lined with hope and marshmallow pink clouds. There, alien creatures speak of destiny, wonder, and adventure. Zeke's Arcana is a colorful reinterpretation of the classic Rider-Waite tarot deck. Lovingly painted by the artist Zeke, Zeke's Arcana contains everything you need to read the tarot, a unique guidebook, the familiar 78 card deck, plus 2 brand new cards that were created just for this box. Reimagine your future." So it says designed and imagined in Australia, illustrations by Zeke's Lunchbox, designed by Zeke's Lunchbox, written by Julian Front, her website, zekeslunchbox.com, and then made in China there. Okay, so let's get into it. So the box just opens up like this here. So inside you'll find her guidebook. It says Zeke's Arcana. It says a guide to reading and learning the cards. Inside this guide, you'll find a listing of all the cards, their meanings, and I believe some layout suggestions. So if you just pull on this little tab here, it'll come out. It's very nicely printed. Contents. "4 years in the making." That's how long this project took to work on. I've been following her from the beginning, and honestly, it's been really inspiring to see her follow her journey and, complete this really large project. Like, that's really hard for artists to do. Okay, on the back, little detail there. Okay, so let's get in. So this is what it looks like. Inside, all the cards are stacked in this kind of foam cushioning packaging, and each card, they're gorgeous. Now, these are so impressive. The top of the cards, all these lines are like silver foiling, and then the sides of each card are lined with chrome, this pink metallic foil. So it makes quite an impression when you have multiples sit side by side. As you can see, the foiling. It's just all the fine details. It makes you not even want to like play with the cards almost because they're so beautiful. I kind of wish I would have gotten just one deck for play and for actually practicing, and then another deck just for the artwork, just so I don't damage the cards in any way. But let's go through them. So I'm going to take them out here. They're not in order. I did shuffle them loosely when I got them. I've yet to use it for a reading myself, but if that's something you're interested in, me doing like a reading, an ASMR reading, let me know. It might be something that's better suited for TikTok lives. I'm not sure. Let me know. So I'm just going to put this off to the side here, and I'm going to go through the cards. Okay. So I believe this is the Four of Pentacles or the Four of Coins. Beautiful. There's a lot to go through, so I'm just going to go through them quickly, do some tapping triggers. If I know what the card's called, then I'll say it, but otherwise, I'll just go, I'm just showing you the artwork. This is a Five of Coins or Pentacles. One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, they're gorgeous. Like, for anyone that's into tarot cards, let me know what you think of this deck, because this to me is very like inspiring, and it just makes it's very thoughtful. I feel like I'm really thinking of the artwork and why she made these choices. You know, this project, her main goal was really to produce like beautiful art pieces for all these cards. You know, unlike other tarot decks that might be just trying to get out as quick as possible, you know, for the sale. This was a long project. Like she worked 4 years on this, and many of the artworks were hand painted. So I really appreciate the care and love and time that went into this, honestly, passion project for a long time for her. Ace of Coins. I think the aces are the only cards that kind of don't have a full bleed of the artwork, meaning the artwork doesn't go all the way to the edge for the entire card. A couple of these have this frame, which is nice because it mimics like this frame accent that she pulled in for other parts of the marketing material, like this booklet here and on the box itself. Knight of Cups. I could be mistaken, but I believe this is the only artwork where she actually used herself as a model. I believe she might have modeled this face off her own. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. This one's very fun. I like it. King of Cups. You know, there was so much meaning and research that went into the artwork behind these cards. So if you are interested in learning more about the project, I highly suggest you check her out on Instagram or her website. Again, that's Zeke's Lunchbox. This was I believe this was like a Kickstarter special for us achieving like a certain goal. Initially, her idea was to have this mirror be like an actual mirrored reflective, like an actual mirror on the card. But I think she probably encountered some issues with the printing. It's really tough to get certain materials to work together, and maybe the fact that she had some foiling on the edges kind of was causing issues with the mirror print. I'm not sure, but it still turned out great and lovely, and you know, the message comes across. You still understand it's a mirror. Oh, this is beautiful. This is the world. Apologies if you hear cars in the background. And it's raining. It's really cool. Oh, this is beautiful. This was another one of the Kickstarter goals. And this is her own card. So she came up, all the other cards are real, like they're based off the Rider-Waite deck, but these two cards were the two bonus cards that came with the project. This one's called the Patron and the Maker. I think this was a nod to her patrons on Patreon. And then the Maker, I think that's kind of a nod to herself as the artist making the project. Very cool. I would love to have this print like framed on my wall. I think it's beautiful. Next we have the King of Swords. You'll tell she draws a lot of inspiration, especially for these weapons from like 90s, like think Sailor Moon, stuff like that, weapons. Very, very cute. Ace of Wands. Oh, look at that. So graphic and so bold, the artwork. Oh, they're beautiful. Like she didn't make it overly fussy or communicating. It's the Three of Wands. And it's just really impressive. Look at that. Oh, this one's cool. Oh, this one's the Page of Swords. And the model she used for reference for the artwork was her boyfriend. So it was really cute that she incorporated that in the artwork. I mean, in the project. It's really sweet. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. This is beautiful. This is another one I wish I had like a framed artwork of on my wall. I love the design of that. Strength. The Hermit. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, this one's beautiful. Justice. Little grumpy cat at the top there. Look at these little axolotls. Maybe they're salamanders. I think they're axolotls though. Like, how unique is this tarot deck? It's just, oh my god, it's gorgeous. Oh, this one's like this, the Hanged Man. Temperance. The High Priestess. Death. It's beautiful. So like this was an digital painting. This was an acrylic painting. So was this. Most of the actual like full art cards of like portraits like that are acrylic paintings. Judgment. Devil. I have this print hung up on my wall above my couch. The Empress. Oh, look at that. I love it. Oh, this is another print I have above my my couch. The Lovers. The Hierophant. Hierophant? Don't know how to say that word. The Emperor. The Sun. I have this print in my bedroom. It's really cute. Look at this. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Page of Cups. The Tower. The Star. I think this was maybe the first artwork she did. I'm not sure. It's definitely one of the first ones, but you can really tell like an evolution in her artwork and in her style, and even just in her capabilities of an artist, how much they even improved over time, basing them off this card. It's really, really cool to see. Of course, she was always talented, but you can tell, you can see her progression as an artist through the cards. This is the Moon. Page of Wands. Beautiful. The Chariot. I love this. I love this artwork. I think it's really cool. It's like a bonsai tree with the coins. And now I believe this Page of Coins, I believe this is her partner that she worked with on the project. So this was kind of her nod to him, which is really neat. I think he did the writing for the project. I'm not entirely sure. You'll have to follow, go follow her and see who this is exactly. But again, this was her partner on this whole tarot card project. A Knight of Coins. Queen of Coins. Beautiful. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. Ace of Swords. King of Coins. Ace of Cups. One, two, three, four. Beautiful. King of Wands. The Fool. I think this is one of her favorite cards she made. I love it too. And then the Magician. So this video has already been pretty long, so I'll stop it there. If you are interested in me doing a ASMR tarot reading, let me know. I'd be more than happy to do that. I also have other decks I could share with you guys. Oracle decks and stuff. So let me know. And thank you for watching. I look forward to making more videos, and if this was something you enjoyed, please consider subscribing to support the channel. Alright, thanks for watching.